What's going on, Z Nation, and welcome to another edition of ZSPN. I'm your host, Zaid here, and today, guys, we're going to be talking about the Los Angeles Lakers versus the Houston Rockets tonight. But before anything, like always, please be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, share my videos all over Facebook, Twitter, all the good social media stuff. And guys, like always, please be sure to like my page on Facebook, ZSPN, and also follow me on Twitter at ZSPN_sports. Like always, I'll leave the links into the description of this video so you guys can check them out. And always, guys, subscribe to the channel. I really appreciate your thoughts and opinions when it comes to the Los Angeles Lakers and your support for this channel. Guys, let's just get right into it with this huge road win for the Los Angeles Lakers tonight against the Houston Rockets. The implications out there was that the Lakers were basically going to lose against the Houston Rockets. I mean, without Anthony Davis, without Rajon Rondo, it kind of looked that the Lakers were going to lose in this particular road win, in tonight's game. But the Lakers, they brought their A game. I mean, it was just amazing how they came back in the third quarter in a huge way and just sealed the win for themselves. And I was very surprised because, the Houston Rockets, they had all of their players in. I mean, you look at who was playing out there tonight. Russell Westbrook, James Harden, who's leading in scoring in this season, so averaging around 35 points a game, and the rest of the squad. And, it kind of looked like that the Lakers were going to lose. But fortunately, they won out there tonight, and they got a huge win out of it, and I'm so glad they did because the Lakers have basically a really hard road ahead of them this week. They're going to play against the Boston Celtics, the New York Knicks, I believe the Nets, and they also have the LA Clippers as well. So, and I believe Dwight Howard said it best. I mean, the Lakers are going to be tested this week because of the road trip that they have ahead of them, and obviously this win proves it. I mean, they were tested and they accomplished it tonight, and in a huge way. And guys, before I get to the stats of the Los Angeles Lakers, I mean, I just have to say, I was just so impressed. It's overwhelming of how impressed I was, and I can just honestly move on from this. But it was so huge, and I'm so glad that the Lakers stepped up in a huge way in this game. And I was kind of afraid that they were going to fall under the pressure because of the two of the best scorers in the NBA, in Russell Westbrook and James Harden, was that it was going to be that overwhelming for the Lakers, and it kind of looked like they were going to lose. But, it wasn't the case, and the Lakers showed up. And let's just get to the stats of the Los Angeles Lakers tonight with LeBron James having 31 points, had eight rebounds, and I believe he had maybe 10 or 12 assists out there tonight. So continuing to dominate every single game, and when it comes to certain games like this one, he shows up in a huge way. And I believe that basically started for the Lakers in the third quarter for them. I mean, he showed up in a huge way also in the third quarter, but there's other players involved that showed up as well, and I'll get to them in a minute. But LeBron James continuing to show his greatness on occasion. Throughout this season so far, he was getting MVP chance in Houston, so it kind of shows how was James Harden was feeling hearing that. So at the end of the day, LeBron continues to influence the game, and this one was one of them. So great job tonight for LeBron James with 31 points. Kyle Kuzma continuing to show some glimpse that he will show up on occasion when the Lakers need him the most out there tonight. So he showed up in a huge way with 23 points as well. And even though he's still struggling shooting those threes, I believe he had maybe went 2 or 3 from the three-point line. So obviously most of the time he was showing up, in the field goal range, but at the end of the day he showed up anyway. Since Anthony Davis is still out, this is his fifth game being out after suffering an injury against the New York Knicks. So obviously he's still remaining out, and Kyle Kuzma continuing to show his presence and his star-like quality out there on occasion, since being inserted to the starting lineup. So without a doubt, Kyle Kuzma is a star in the making, and hopefully he sticks around with the Los Angeles Lakers. But you never know, things might change. Me personally, I want Kyle Kuzma to stay, but you never know. The Lakers if there's a trade in line that will change the course for the Lakers to basically go on a playoff run, then they have to make it if that's the case. But me personally, I want Kyle Kuzma to stay, but it is what it is, and hopefully I'm right at the end of the day once the trade deadline passes. So great job tonight for Kyle Kuzma. Danny Green showed up in a huge way, also out there tonight, had 20 points, shot very well from the three in tonight's game, and I believe he had maybe 3 or 4 steals out there tonight. And guys, I have to say, when you look at the stats of the Lakers versus the Houston Rockets, if you see the comparison, across the board, the Lakers did very well when it comes to the field goals and field goal attack and shooting threes and the rebounding. Guys, I have to say the best thing about the Lakers' success out there tonight was the steals and the blocking. Those were the two things that really impressed me the most. I mean, that's what really, I honestly have to say, really changed the course of the game in the third quarter, was the steals and the blocking. I mean, that was the main objective for the Lakers' success in this game, and it all has to do with Danny Green. I mean, Danny Green had, I might be wrong, guys. Like always, I'll put the stats of the Lakers so you guys can check them out, but I believe Danny Green had maybe 3 or 4 steals out there tonight, even though he shot very well from the three as well. So, and from field goal as well. So great job tonight for Danny Green for showing up for the Lakers with 20 points. For when it comes to the rest of the starters, I have to give some credit out there in general for JaVale McGee. Had 9 points out there tonight with, I believe he had maybe 6 or 8 rebounds out there tonight. I think he had 3 blocks. So, like I said, like a couple of minutes ago, the success for the Los Angeles Lakers tonight was steals and blocks, and one of them was the blocking. And we have to give a lot of credit out there to JaVale McGee with those blockings out there tonight. So great job on his end. Let's just get right to the benching. The bench, the Lakers in general, off the bench, we have to give a lot of credit to KCP. And, he had 20 points also out there tonight, continuing to show his presence this season for the Lakers because of the encouragement from his teammates, and, having somebody passing the ball to him like LeBron James passing him the ball really changes the focal point of the game. And obviously KCP showed up in a huge way, and guys, it's well respected this season that he has been very good for the Los Angeles Lakers, stepping up his game since for the past maybe 2 years now with the Lakers. He hasn't been on his A game, and obviously when it comes to Laker fans and their feelings towards KCP, it's well respected. But we have to give a lot of credit for him for this season for stepping up for the Los Angeles Lakers out there tonight. So great job for KCP with 20 points out there tonight. And guys, in general, when it comes to the rest of the bench, the players on the bench, they stepped up. I mean, let's just not deny it. I mean, they played very well defensively. And even though they did not score so much because of the influence of LeBron, Danny Green, Kuzma, and KCP, for them being the scorers in tonight's game. Defensively, they showed up as well. So we have to give a lot of credit out there for their defensive ability from off the bench, from, Alex Caruso, and make the argument that you saw some glimpse of the defensive ability from Quinn Cook as well. But at the end of the day, the Lakers in general, when it comes to the rest of the bench, and give some credit out there for Avery Bradley and JaVale McGee, defensively they showed up. And obviously the blocking, and Dwight Howard, who had, I believe, maybe 6 points out there tonight and 10 rebounds. And I think he also had 3 blocks. Like I said, the influence of the game was the steals and blocks. So in general, guys, it was a surprising win for the Los Angeles Lakers. I was surprised that the Lakers pulled it off. I was kind of, I hate to say it, I really thought the Lakers were going to lose out there tonight, but surprisingly they pulled it off in a huge way in the third quarter. The Lakers really brought their A game in the third quarter to seal the win for against the Houston Rockets. And I'm kind of ashamed. I lost a lot of faith in the Lakers when it comes to playing against the Houston Rockets, but they shocked me. They very did, and that's why I'm ashamed of myself. And I can honestly say, guys, I should go to the corner for a timeout, because it was I should have had faith in the Lakers, and I am very ashamed of myself. So, but now I'm rejuvenated. I'm now very impressed in this win, and hopefully the Lakers have that same mentality when it comes to these road wins, these road games that are ahead of them. When it comes to like the Boston Celtics and the New York Knicks, the Brooklyn Nets as well, and even the LA Clippers. So it's going to be a tough road for the Lakers, and hopefully they will step up in a huge way like we saw in tonight's game, and hopefully by then Anthony Davis returns to the starting lineup, and hopefully no other setbacks comes from now until, because they said he might come back on Monday against the Boston Celtics, but still remains to be seen about that. And hopefully by then he is 100% healthy by that time. So guys, please comment down below, give me your thoughts about tonight's game. Were you guys surprised as I am? I mean, for me, I was just so surprised the Lakers pulled off this win against the Houston Rockets. I mean, with the missing pieces like Anthony Davis and Rajon Rondo, it was kind of expected. I mean, guys, you have to give me some credit out there. I mean, I was kind of expecting that they were going to lose, but guys, I'm gonna go to the corner and give myself a timeout, really, because I lost faith. I lost faith in this game because of it, and I feel ashamed about it. So, but if you guys feel the same way, you guys maybe thought that the Lakers are going to lose, I mean, please be honest with me. Comment down below. I mean, I really like to know your thoughts when it comes to this particular game. I'm glad they won, and hopefully they have that mindset and continue to win games, because guys, I'm a Laker for life, and hopefully when they win and lose, I'm still a diehard Laker. So at the end of the day, even though if they have a great game or a bad game, I'm still with the Los Angeles Lakers. And at the end of the day, hopefully they have that winning mindset at the end of the day. And hopefully, the Lakers do keep this mindset that they had in tonight's game and continue with that when they play against the Boston Celtics, the Brooklyn Nets, and then you have the LA Clippers also on their scheduled list as well. So hopefully they bring the A game at the end of the day, and hopefully by then Anthony Davis returns, and obviously Rajon Rondo as well And hopefully when it comes to that particular game, like the LA Clippers, all the Lakers squad, obviously, are 100% healthy and ready to go when it comes to that particular moment, facing the LA Clippers at the end of the day. And guys, if you can tell by the sound of my voice, I am very tired. I was working all day, so hopefully I have a much better energy when it comes to seeing the rest of the Lakers games ahead and giving you guys these videos and the updates and speculations when it comes to the Los Angeles Lakers. Hopefully I'm 100% have the energy, but hopefully you guys show me the love and support by liking all my social media sites, Facebook ZSPN, Twitter at ZSPN_sports, and of course subscribe to the channel. And I'll see you all in the next video. Really appreciate every single one of you guys for showing me the love and support on this channel, and of course all my social media sites as well. It's just overwhelming, and I really do appreciate every single one of you guys, and I'll see you all in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Go Lakers. Take it easy.